Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Tunisian Thievery campaign in Europa Universalis IV. Okay, we got 4 active forts right now, it's probably not necessary. It's the first episode of my new recording session. We got these 3 down here and Cairo. Let's turn off, sorry, not Cairo, Suez. Let's turn that one off, I don't think we need that. One here, one here. Where's the other one? Is it my capital? Active fort? No. Here. We have a fort in Calabria. We have no real unrest here. I think we'll turn that one off too. We'll keep the ones on down here by Ethiopia. So let's see. We're losing a little bit of money right now. Big issue there is the rooting out corruption. It's rather expensive. We need to get rid of that. I also have more forts than I'm used to having. We are still ahead of time on administrative tax. So I'm going to go ahead and buy down inflation by 1. It costs us 67. That'll help out slightly. And I noticed we're spending 3 military points a month right now on military policies. One administrative point a month on an administrative policy. And I'm kind of okay with that. I do think we'll take this 10 piety here for the extra 1 missionary strength. We're already at 100, so there's like no reason not to. Plus we do have a little bit of land that we're converting right now, so that'll help out. And beyond that, I don't know that we want to become the defender of the faith. The tech cost is not something I'm too interested in. And the benefits are not as important when you have optimism. I think the primary benefit to becoming the Defender of the Faith is that monthly war exhaustion minus 0.03. It's super good. The extra missionary is nice, the morale of armies is nice as well. And there's nothing wrong with the yearly prestige, but we're already at 99.75, so who cares, right? Anyway, we're at war with this guy, and our armies are spreading out. We're looking pretty solid right now. We've got this army here. That is I think this is the army that came from Hijaz, because it's not really balanced appropriately. We had, before, 12 cavalry, which was enough for the 2 stacks. I think we start trying to build up a 3rd stack, but I don't really want to spend a huge amount of effort on it right this second. Eventually that'll become a 3rd stack, for now it just kind of hangs out. We'll play on speed 3 for a second while I get my bearings straight. Warsaw Gali has announced Ethiopia as a rival. Russia has stopped rivaling Persia, said they've rivaled Sweden. Great, right after they lose a war with Sweden and the Teutons, then they rival them. Mantua no longer considers Aragon to be a rival. So you'll stop doing all that, and they've rivaled Mali. Alright. No. No Ottomans. The answer is still no. We have disloyal estates. How much you want to bet it's the merchant guilds? Yes, of course. They're always pissed. That was make a generous donation, right? Not ask for one? Okay. These guys have 50% loyalty right now. It's not ticking up. It's actually ticking down. Would be nice to be able to piss them off. I mean, in theory, if we wanted to, we could just revoke some land from them, but, I mean, they're right at 60%, and these guys are at 45. A little bit more national tax modifier could be nice. Even though I don't need this minister, bumping them up to 60 influence would be kind of good. I'm going to go ahead and do that, just to get the extra 5% national tax modifier. Again, every little thing we can do to try to square things away. We have no debt, which is nice. Main thing I need to do now is just get rid of the corruption. Get caught up on this unbalanced research situation. Now, how much do you want to bet he's going for one of these pure infantry stacks? We have no fort down here. Let's head up to there. Preparation to fight him off. This is my best general, I think. The 6-5. He's got the 1 maneuver and the 1 siege value. I'd kind of prefer for him to be in a combat situation. Nope, he's just marching up into Suakin. Alright, that's fine. How many do you have? You got 16 in the front row. We've got 15 infantry. It's an optimal-ish army to engage that. This is half a stack. This is the other half of it. For a full-width fight. I suppose, since we only have the 3 cav, and they can flank up to 3 tiles right now, that we should go 16, 17, 18 infantry. Let's see. Alright, it's been a while since I played E4. I gotta think about this for a second again. Cavalry can flank by 2 to begin with, and now they can flank by 3. Infantry can flank by 1 to begin with, and now they can flank by 1.5, which is still rounded down to 1. So yes, we would want 1 extra infantry, so we would want 18 infantry, and then just the cav. So we might as well grab 3 more infantry from here, and we'll pull them back into that army later. This is the pure infantry stacks. Get started on this siege, and we'll go ahead and engage here. If we can teleport this guy there, we will. Let's sub in one of these guys with the other general over to there and pull this infantry off as a replacement down to there. I don't think... Does Ethiopia have a secondary army? 15,000 infantry, 4 and 6. They've got 3 more infantry hidden somewhere, probably down in there. Alright, let's just wait for these 3 guys. Go do a little quick engagement here. Fighting in Coastal Desert, which is good. Yeah, I apparently just trained some troops in Beja. And he's got some armies moving around. My infantry have combat ability plus 30 though, so they should be fine one-on-one. Not to mention, I think we have a tech advantage. Tech 18 versus Tech 22. Yeah, it's a little bit of an advantage. That cav should be able to engage out there. Yeah, everything looks good. Lots of combat ability is good. 4 rolls is, you know, status quo. Stack wipe is cool. Alright, so again, 3 of these infantry need to come back off and head down to wherever you're going, out of there. And then you guys can head down to just any other old province, I suppose. Actually, you know what? We'll have you head all the way down to Ziela. As well, yeah? There's the general. Oh, the 1 stack that was in combat was actually being led by that general. Fair enough. Okay, 2 siege value increase there. Waiting on these 3. These 3 need to merge in with this guy down here. Let's keep moving these infantry stacks around. Keep them fairly close by, because they are a relief stack. They're not particularly good at combat. Then again, we killed all of his armies, so he doesn't have much. Should be fine. An offer to rent Condottieri. They're offering us that many troops for an estimated cost of 0 ducats. Sure. By all means. Autonomy decrease has expired. Cool. Condottieri have been offered to us for 1 whole ducat. Where be they? Where are they? I don't see them. Orsangali's down here. According to this thing, he offered me Condottieri for 0 ducats. Yeah, Condottieri fees 0.00, and yet I still don't see them. They don't show up in my armies list, do they? Alright, let's just tab through all the armies real quick. This may very well be like the very first time I've actually used Condottieri, so I want to see if, you know... No, I don't know where they are. Whatever. There's 0.0 ducats a month, which is rather strange, if we're being honest. We've not yet sieged a fort, and we already integrated Hejaz, so I don't really want to take much from this guy. If I'm not mistaken, I think I just declared over the singular province, Conquest of Soba. And did I think about this before? Was I thinking about releasing a guy? Oh, yes, I did. That's right. I released Funge, and Funge became a protectorate, which is so stupid. Oh, God. Salish has accepted peace with Portugal, full annexation, and they've given them ducats. Okay. So basically, we want to break this thing as soon as we're able to. Once we finish full diplomatic, we'll be able to do it for free, so probably just wait on that. What a faux pas, false step. That is the capital level 1 fort. Might as well go there. No siege value on you. Siege value on these guys is fine. We have 2 missionaries that are about to complete. With the emirs to gain some loyalty and lose national tax modifier, or get decentralized ruling until 92. For 10 years, we get more monthly autonomy change, gain loyalty on the merchant guilds, which don't matter. The national tax modifier sort of sucks. A lot. We can demand points again in 8 years, so that's quite a long ways off. You know, we have pretty low autonomy overall, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. If I'm not mistaken, autonomy is looking pretty darn good. In most places. It'll still come down slightly, like 0.075 while we're at peace. And while we're at war, we get nothing. Nope, never mind. Our, that's right, we're an empire now, so it comes down by 0.05 by default, instead of 0.025. We'll still stay even when we're at war, and it'll go down by 0.1 per month while we're at peace. We can make a state up here. Might as well. We have plenty of room for them. Pay the cost to make you into a direct core. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, I just started the missionary. I'm of the mind that if it is instantaneous, it shouldn't be blocked by the fact that you're doing the other thing. But that's just me. Poland is now attacking Crimea. And there's our first fort siege, which means we can end this war. So, do we want to pay any Diplo points in this war? You know, we're behind time on Diplo tech by a ton. I think that spending Diplo points would be a bad idea, and I'm concerned now that anyone else we release would probably be a protectorate. So I don't really want to do much down here. I think we just take the one province and some money, and we call it good. I don't want anything else. Okay, the relief stat can head up to here. These two armies can just kind of hang out here. We're now at peace. We have vassals with liberty desire. It's interesting. Catalonia, of course. Funj, you are going to just sort of sit there for now. Clearly, we're not going to do anything with Catalonia. They only have 61 opinion of me. We can integrate them. They have no more cores, but they do have new claims. Tons of claims, in fact, on Aragon. They're going nuts. Our truce with Aragon expires in quite a while, it looks like. 87, so we got 5 whole years. We have no truce with France, but he's on tech 22 to my tech 22, and I don't really want to fight him. We could, but I don't really want to. You have also fabricated claims on Mantua. Mantua is allied to France, so that doesn't really matter. You have also fabricated claims on Portugal, who is allied to France. So, anything in the Iberian Peninsula is going to result in me having to fight France. Restore Al-Andalus. We need Murcia. Murcia, Granada, Almeria. Sevilla, Cordoba. Where the heck is Jayan? Okay, that's another guy that we just need to integrate. Badajoz. Expand into Portugal a little bit. Almeria. Okay, so it looks like just Badajoz. And then one of the following must be true. We need either Algarve or Alentejo. It says one of the following must be true. Either all of those two or all of the other two. So we need Algarve. Alentejo. So those two or Alicante. Valencia. We have those two. So we've got that secondary condition, that bottom condition met. It's just one other province then. It's just the province owned by Portugal. We need Badajoz. And then we could actually restore Al-Andalus, which would give us... would become Andalusia. We'd get new claims. The claims would most likely be in the Iberian Peninsula, which would be very good for me. Permanent claims on most of the provinces that already look like they're part of our territory. And then Andalusian becomes the new primary culture. Now, how does that going to affect, though? Because right now, we actually have... all of our cultures are accepted right now. These are all accepted. These show as yellow, but they are considered to be part of our primary culture. So, what happens if we form Al-Andalus? We become Andalusia. Andalusian becomes the new primary culture. So, let's look for the culture group. Culture, Andalusian. Castilian. I'm not sure what Andalusian is, but I have to assume that it's not going to screw us, right? Because in order to form this thing, you have to have a lot of this land here. How bad would it be if, like, we stopped accepting a bunch of the land that we have accepted for ages and ages? I still don't understand what's going on with these condottieri for 0 ducats a month. Well, oh well. We're spying on France so that we can take Diplotech cheaper. We're trying to protect ourselves against him from spy networky type stuff. And we're fabricating on the Ottomans because we need to take over some more Greek territory before it stops becoming accepted. Right now it's down to 6.1%, and I would like to take over some more of this Greek stuff right in here. It's like Thessaly would be nice. And basically everything down here is what I want. Still need Cyprus. Nope, no we don't. Already have all of these. Venice, allied to Nitra, Poland, and Mantua. Poland is very, very non-valuable. Mantua was one of the guys who was allied to France. So if we declare war on Venice, we can isolate France from Mantua, and then force Mantua to another alliance with France, which would then change the game a little bit. Nitra is a single one-province minor up there, so this would be a very easy war. And of course, the Shadow Kingdom event had fired centuries ago, and Venice should not and is not part of the empire, so there's no one else to protect them. They are in a trade league, though, but Nitra is already an ally as well, so there is no one else in the league. So by all means, I think we should fabricate on Venice and get started on that. They've got 2 provinces here that I can go after. 9 development and 16 development. And can we fabricate on this? Yes, we've got this sea tile here. We could also fabricate on Corfu, another Greek province with 17 development. So 3 claims on Venice would be very useful right now. No, you may not become a march. We have too many relationship slots. Colonialism against Ireland. Apparently something's going on over here. This is Ireland. Irish Louisiana. What the hell? Actually having Ireland exist in the first place, and then having Ireland be able to colonize is hilarious. Alright, this guy is not going to finish in time, so there's no point in doing that. This land is all cored, yes. 3 of them are. And as soon as these 2 cores finish, it will become a colonial nation. Might as well try to convert Soba. No, we should core Soba. And we're only losing 8 ducats a month now. Let's go down on maintenance a bit. Try to make a little bit of a profit. A singular infantry here. Must have been being trained. Or no, he was the guy who's been on vacation for like a century. I'm going to grab these light ships. We're going to have them go privateer in Genoa. Hopefully they can just get up there somehow. These other ships, I'm going to just get rid of the galleys. We'll take the transports all the way around to here as well. Long trip for them, but they'll make it, probably. These 4 ships are currently on no mission. I wonder if I can make a lot more money by privateering in Sevilla. It might be better just to like have some ships privateering in Sevilla so that we can steal the trade node stuff. Maybe even do the same thing up here so we can steal all their money as well. We'll gain a lot of inflation that way, but so it could prove to be valuable. 1698, more years on that. Like, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna assume for a second there that that's a good idea. We'll take 50 of each, 50 ships from here. We'll have you guys go on a privateer mission in the Sevilla node. We'll take half of this other navy. Have you go privateer in Bordeaux. Honestly, I think that there's probably money coming in up here, too. Yeah, there must be. Let's split it up 4 ways, then. Alright, so you... Oh, wait. You still have your mission. No, you don't. Privateer. Okay, so privateer in English Channel. Privateer in Genoa. Privateer in... Sevilla. Privateer in Bordeaux. Right? We got Sevilla, Bordeaux, Genoa, English Channel. And then there's another 38 transports there. And the other ships are just moving around. And these guys that are privateering Genoa will merge up with the primary navy at some point. So we've been making how much? We've been making 265 ducats a month. That's not correct. We've been making how much from actual spoils of war? Genoa's been making us almost 18 ducats a month in raiding. We'll see if the overall amount of raiding increases, and then we also kind of have to factor in how much money are we going to earn over time from raiding gold fleets. And is it really worth taking on the inflation from it? The answer is probably yes. It's a lot of money. Instantaneously, we're losing a little bit of money because we are no longer collecting that 17, 18 ducats. We're collecting just 10 now from Genoa. Alright, Genoa's at 7.3, Sevilla at 3.08. Bordeaux is 3.0 as well. Overall, we're back up to 13. We're waiting on that other navy. It'll probably be about 3 ducats. It'll probably average out to about the same, but now we also get all the gold fleets, which will be good. Alright, so these armies aren't going to be down here for a while. We're going to be probably waging war on the Ottomans first, next. We need to start fabricating on Venice. You guys are spaced out enough that I'm fine with just marching you up separately. We almost have 100 spy network efficiency. Remove Hassa. I mean, he's a one province minor adjacent to us. He does have naval superiority, though, so I'd have to actually bring some boats around out there. Which is just so annoying. He's got a galley and other galley. I wonder if he'd actually blockade the strait with those 2 ships. What do we get for doing this? Manpower recovery speed? Yeah, we should do this. Do you have a truce? Do you have any allies? No. No and no. Might as well. Let's grab the better siege guy. Let's also unappoint the other general. Other 2 generals. Just so that they're less likely to die. Okay, so we take that mission. We're waiting on... Do we have any claims on the Ottomans at all right now? No. So we need 20 spy network efficiency to create our first claim on the Ottomans. It's probably going to be a Greek claim, although we are going to get Greek land from Venice, so it's not quite as big of an issue. What is something else that I could do that would be more damaging to the Ottomans? Taking their forts, that's what I want to do. I would prefer to have forts and high development, especially coastal development to weaken their navy. So, Sinop and... Let's see, Silistria is a level 2 fort. Trebizond's not very much development, but it's another coastal fort. Yeah, I think we go for first claim on Sinop. I should somehow find a diplomat to cancel the condottieri that we have or something. I don't know. I don't understand. Alright. Colonial nation. We can create a state now in Florida, and at the end of this month we should get our colonial nation... No, we need this core to finish as well. In the meantime, I suppose we could create this as a state. Nope, it'll cost us more than it's worth. No point. Alright, cool. We'll take a short break here. I'll be back in the next episode, though, obviously. I mean, that's kind of how it works. So, yeah, I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.